These are the most incredible TV season finales. We know how important a series finale is, given the negative response to the last episode of hit shows like Lost and How I Met Your Mother. But it's equally crucial to wrap up a regular season story and leave the characters in a fascinating place. A season finale should have enough twists to make you excited about the next batch of episodes, or set up a brand new mystery or compelling arc, moving the show in a fresh direction. From a popular 1990s sitcom's romantic plotline to a sci-fi show with a huge surprise, these season finales are exciting to look back on. Friends, the one where Rachel finds out, Season 1, Episode 24. Rachel Green, Jennifer Aniston, and Ross Geller's, David Schwimmer, love story can be frustrating at times. But it's still compelling to look back on the Friends Season 1 finale, which features Rachel realizing Ross loves her. This season finale has it all, from romance to a sweet friendship story, since Chandler Bing, Matthew Perry, is the one who tells Rachel about Ross. The episode not only sets the memorable Ross and Rachel relationship in motion, but it also explores the relatable experience of spilling a friend's secret to a mutual pal. The end of the episode also features an unforgettable twist. In true rom-com trope fashion, Rachel wants to tell Ross she also sees him as more than a friend at the airport, but we realize Ross is dating Julie. After this great finale, we're invested in the will they, won't they relationship. Gilmore Girls, Love, Daisies and Troubadours, Season 1, Episode 21. After a first season packed with Rory's, Alexis Bledel, scary new life at Chilton and hints that Luke Danes, Scott Patterson, and Lorelai, Lauren Graham, have feelings each other, the Gilmore Girls Season 1 finale is moving and romantic. We can never get the image of Lorelai standing with 1,000 yellow daisies out of our heads. Max Medina's, Scott Cohen, over-the-top proposal is an important moment for Lorelai's character development. She imagines a life where she could lean on someone other than Rory and thinks about the future more. Rory also moves forward in the episode and tells Dean Forrester, Jared Padalecki, that she loves him. While most Gilmore Girls season finales find the mother and daughter at a crossroads in life, this one is full of happy and heartwarming moments. Grey's Anatomy, Flight, Season 8, Episode 24. The Grey's Anatomy Season 8 finale is the most significant one of all. It results in some horrible deaths and is the setup for a difficult time in Arizona Robbins, Jessica Capshaw, and Callie Torres's, Sarah Ramirez, relationship. Although the popular medical drama is famous for intense cliffhanger, Flight feels like an action movie, and it's disturbing to even think about. Meredith Grey, Ellen Pompeo, and her co-workers are involved in a terrible plane crash, which has consequences that continue into Season 9. Arizona loses her leg, and Meredith mourns her sister Lexi Grey's, Chyla Lee, tragic death. While Grey's Anatomy may have lost some of its ability to shock us in recent seasons, since there have been so many surprising deaths and dark moments, this finale had us on the edge of our seats. We didn't know who would survive, and the heavy emotions still resonate. Mad Men, Meditations in an Emergency, Season 2, Episode 13. Several Mad Men episodes share the personal and professional experiences of the main characters against the backdrop of a historical moment. The Season 2 finale features the anxiety surrounding the Cuban Missile Crisis and focuses on big moments in Peggy Olson's, Elizabeth Moss, and Don Draper's, John Hamm, Lives. Sterling Cooper goes through an important merger, which scares Don and proves he holds on to work because of his fear of being alone. The finale also revolves around the drama and emotions of pregnancy. In two heartbreaking storylines, Peggy lets Pete Campbell, Vincent Kartheiser, know she put their baby up for adoption, and Betty Cooper, January Jones, realizes she's pregnant. Reflecting back, we can see this was the beginning of the end for Betty and Don's marriage since he puts his own happiness and work life above his family. How I Met Your Mother, Something Blue, Season 2, Episode 22. After wondering if Lily Aldrin, Allison Hannigan, and Marshall Eriksen's, Jason Segel, sweet relationship would last beyond their tough times in Season 1, we got to see the beloved couple get married in the How I Met Your Mother Season 2 finale. The episode also stands out thanks to its great storytelling and Barney Stinson's, Neil Patrick Harris, hopes of figuring out what Ted Mosby, Josh Radnor, and Robin Scherbatsky, Kobe Smulders, are keeping hidden. When we learn they split up, it's a reminder of why we love watching the sitcom so much, observing the highs and lows of the main characters' dating lives, which we can relate to. The Expanse, Abaddon's Gate, Season 3, Episode 13. The incredible sci-fi series The Expanse has more than a few excellent episodes, but viewers point to this one for its impact. The main characters are tasked with making sure that the world doesn't end, which is of course no easy feat, and it's an action-packed episode. Most of all, we can't forget the details we learned about the proto-molecule, which makes The Expanse Season 3 finale stand out. It's crucial for a sci-fi, fantasy, or thriller season finale to give us some more information about the main mystery while making sure we want to keep watching, and that's what made this episode so great. The Good Place, Michael's Gambit, Season 1, Episode 13 Netflix. When we think about the dynamic and fascinating sitcom The Good Place, we immediately think of the big twist, which gets shared in the Season 1 finale. Eleanor Shellstrop, Kristen Bell, learns she's actually in the bad place, and chances are, we're still shocked by this moment. This episode is packed with surprises and big emotions, like when Janet gives Eleanor a message that says, "Eleanor, find Chidi." It also feels special because it explores the sitcom's philosophical questions about morality and finds Eleanor curious about kind-hearted Chidi, William Jackson Harper, being in a version of hell. After this season finale, we couldn't wait to dive into Season 2 and beyond. It's a rare episode that completely changes the premise of a show and still hooks you. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Gift, Season 5, Episode 22. From the famous writing on Buffy Summers's, Sarah Michelle Gellar, grave that says, "She saved the world." A lot, to the battle with glory, Claire Kramer. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5 finale is an epic, memorable, and emotional one. The best scene blends sci-fi and fantasy elements, when Buffy decides to go into a portal to another dimension so she dies instead of Dawn, Michelle Trachtenberg. We likely assumed Buffy would come back to life since the successful show was returning. Still, it was scary to imagine the long road ahead for our favorite tough high school character. This well-crafted finale proved once again that there were real consequences to Buffy's thoughts and actions and made us excited for the next 2 seasons. Westworld, The Bicameral Mind, Season 1, Episode 10. For many sci-fi fans, the Westworld Season 1 finale is the best episode of the series, and it was downhill from there. That doesn't take away how disappointing the HBO series ended up, but it does speak to how special this one was. Whether it's realizing William, Jimmy Simpson, is the man in black or finding out about